Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games, and today we're going to be back in the Friesland and we're going to be doing some arena. That's right, we're doing some arena. Now this is going to be a very special match. As you guys could probably tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be pulling off some magical things. We're going to be getting a solo warrior. Now, with all that being said, go ahead and fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be a freaking special game. But I'm also going to be providing a little bit of teaching moments, if you will. So this video might help some of you guys out there. So who knows? You might learn. You might get entertained. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, I hope you all do enjoy the firefight that is about to occur with the Friesland. Now, what do we know about the Friesland? Well, the Friesland is an American, no. It's almost like an American gunboat, but except it's not. It's much better. It's a pan-European gunboat, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It has no torpedoes, okay? Keep in mind, the Friesland has no torpedoes. That's right. It's a destroyer with no torpedoes. However, what it gets in return is some beautiful firepower. 2 guns, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, 2 turrets basically, 4 guns in total with a 1-second reload. The Daka is just absolutely phenomenal. If you guys do not have the Friesland and you love gunboats, what are you waiting for, man? Pick up a Friesland today. This thing is phenomenal. Any gunboat enjoyers out there will absolutely love this ship. Now, what are some of the downsides with the Friesland? Well, one of the major downsides, obviously, is the torpedoes. You don't get any torpedoes, so you have to be very careful, especially when people are trying to rush you in. Like example for this Richelieu here. This Richelieu is charging at me, so what am I doing? I'm not making it easy, folks. I'm popping a smoke screen, I'm getting back, and I'm not just sitting in my smoke screen either. I'm actually trying to get as much distance between myself and him as humanly possible, but in the meantime, I'm also trying to support my battleship here. Now, I don't really know what the hell my Kansas was thinking. He's got no camo on, he's got a noob patch, he's not playing very well, he's not angling his armor very well, so I really do not have a whole lot of faith in my Kansas so far. He is showing to me that he has absolutely no idea what he was doing. He probably watched a Spartan Elite 43 video and was like, hey, I'm going to go and get the Kansas because he says it's good, which it is. The Kansas is great, except when you're going broadside. It's not that great. I don't know what the hell you're thinking, but you got to learn to angle your armor. But nonetheless, we're not talking about the Kansas today. I did want to just point out, though, that Kansas is being an absolute knob. He does, however, looks like he knocks out one of the Richelieu's guns, so there's that. Now, what I'm trying to do here is aim all over the place. I'm trying to aim at his bow, trying to aim at his stern to hopefully get a fire set on this Richelieu. If we can go ahead and get a double fire, that would be awesome. Now, any second, our Kansas is going to go down because he is still just sailing broadside, and he's getting absolutely smacked for it, and he still doesn't seem to figure out that going broadside is not good in the long term. Now, we are going to go ahead and switch over to armor piercing and see if we can't get some decent little penetrations and finish off this Richelieu, and it looks like we are going to be able to. Down he goes. That's our first kill of the game. We're already up to 45,000 damage. We've got 257 main battery hits just off that Richelieu alone. That is how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not done yet. We still have some things to do. Now, I'm trying to keep an eye out on the enemy teams, see what's going on. It looks like there are 2 teams left. There is a division with a Friesland and a Missouri, which is something I'm really worried about. And there's also a division with a Lo Yang and a Tirpitz, also something that is pretty worrisome, especially the Lo Yang. So, yeah, I am going to be keeping my eyes out. Now, what I need to do is get myself back into the fight. I helped my battleship take out this battleship, the Richelieu, and I did my job as far as I'm concerned. So we are basically sailing towards the Alpha Cap, and right about now, the Friesland decides to pop up. His guns aren't even aimed in my direction, so what we're going to go ahead and do is just absolutely farm the ever-living shit out of him. Now, we are using HE to hopefully get some fires, but unfortunately, it's not happening. But we're going to go and swap over to the armor piercing. Remember, guys, armor piercing is pretty effective as well on broadside destroyers, especially when they have a bit of thick armor or whatever, if you will. So we're actually getting a lot of penetrations, and we're getting some overpens, but that's to be expected. But yeah, the AP is really decent. It does a lot of damage, a lot more raw damage, if you will. So yeah, now we're just waiting at this point for the Friesland to come back around the island. He is a little bit angled, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is swapping over to the high explosive right about now and finish him off. He is also getting shot by the other destroyer, which would be the Lo Yang, and yeah, that did definitely help in return. And down he goes. That's our second kill of the game. 63,000 damage. We're up to 307 main battery hits. Oof, we're doing pretty good up to this point. We are doing pretty damn good. However, we need to do more. It looks like the alpha cap is being currently contested, so we definitely need to get up there and start doing some contestation work, baby. So here we are. We have arrived near generally the general vicinity of the alpha cap, and it looks like the Lo Yang is spotted, so we are going to take some pot shots at him. Currently, the Lo Yang is focused on the Missouri, and so is the Tirpitz. So we're going to take quick advantage of this and hopefully get some shells downrange. Now, we are aiming at him past like 10 kilometers, so the odds of us actually hitting him are pretty slim to none. You got to remember that these are destroyer 5-inch guns, and they are very floaty, so hitting a fast-moving target like a Lo Yang, for example, at 10 plus kilometers is not exactly the easiest thing to do in the world, unfortunately. But we have, however, made it back into the alpha cap here. We are contesting it, so no more cap for you. Now, pay attention to the kill feed. The Missouri did take out that Lo Yang. That is huge. So we have some things to work with here. We have a couple things we can do. We can, one, just stay in the base and keep contesting it. We can, number two, kill everybody and win the game, which that's kind of hard to do because I don't have a lot of information. I don't really know what their health is like, so I really need some more information. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to slip out of the cap real quick, and I'm going to come this way and see if I can get some eyes on the Tirpitz. If I can go and see what his health is, that'd be really nice. Okay, so he is basically full HP. However, notice that he is not really paying attention to the port side of his ship, aka the left side of his ship. His attention is currently on the Missouri, which the Missouri is on basically no HP. We're going to take a look at him in a second, and you guys will see. The Missouri's on very little HP. So currently the Tirpitz is just... he's really tunnel visioned on killing that Missouri, which I don't really blame him. I would be too. However, I'm trying to take advantage of this. I'm like, okay, so the Tirpitz is focused on him. The Missouri's focused on the Tirpitz. So maybe I could pull some things here and maybe potentially whittle that Tirpitz down and make this a possible win here. Remember, I'm still trying to win for my game, for my team here. Really, the Kansas was not really much of a team player, but I mean, I'm still trying to win the game nonetheless. So what we're doing here is we're sticking into the cap. The Tirpitz is super tunnel visioned on that Missouri. He has got out of the cap himself, and he is currently chasing down that enemy Missouri. Now, once again, I don't think the Tirpitz's guns are aimed in this general direction. I'm trying to keep an eye on him, really. I'm being patient. I'm just getting a lay of the land here. I'm not making any stupid decisions here, and I'm not shooting my guns either because I'm in the cap. I can literally just cap out and win the game right now if I want to. So keep that in mind. Remember, guys, pay attention to what's going on around you. Look at the caps, look at the people's health, and just get a general idea of what you need to do. Remember, you don't always need to be hunting damage and going around doing everything. Sometimes you can literally just cap out. However, that's not going to be the case here coming up very shortly, as you guys will see. So it looks like we have popped our smoke screen. I did pop off a couple pot shots at that Tirpitz, and yeah, he did go unspotted, obviously, because, well, I'm the only one keeping him spotted right now. So yeah, now we're just sitting here at this point. We're getting the cap. We've got about a minute 30 left on the cap. And the Missouri decides to take a blind shot. And holy crap, man. That guy was super close to hitting me. I do take some shots at that Missouri. Now, you guys got to keep in mind, too, the Missouri has 2 kills. So I really do not want him to win this game. Or, you know, I don't want him to kill that Tirpitz and then the time run out because, well, he had more kills than all of us. So what I'm doing here is I'm backing out. I'm trying to get this guy spotted. And, well, lo and behold, the Tirpitz is charging back towards the cap, which is the right play in the end here. Someone needs to come back and defend it, or both of those guys lose. So the Tirpitz with more HP is coming back, which is going to give me the opportunity to start burning him down because he decided to fire blind into the smoke screen, which got him perma-spotted. So he's going to be spotted for about another 12 seconds, and we do get a fire. Now, keep in mind with my build, I'm running Conrad Helfrich. I've got fully packed and stuff on, and I do get an extra 2% to my fire chance, so I've got a 10% fire chance on a destroyer. It's pretty phenomenal, I know. So our fire chance is pretty damn high for a destroyer, so we're going to be able to actually get quite a bit of fires here. However, we don't have very good concealment. That's something you got to keep in mind. Now, notice that the Tirpitz is, once again, he's not looking at us. He is hard focused on that Missouri, which I don't really blame him. The Missouri is the one that's on the lowest HP, and the Missouri, or the Tirpitz, actually does turn his guns in our direction and pop off some shots, and he does hit us. He does get around 1,000 damage. He is also turning to get his back guns off. Missouri also takes a shot at us as well. And we do just get a permafire there. That's right, we got a permafire on that Tirpitz. We are absolutely just riddling him with bullets, and he is not able to hit us. He's just not able to hit us. It's absolutely hilarious, I know. So we're just going to be able to dodge, dodge, and weave, spam out these guns, unleash the DACA on him, and there's absolutely nothing he can do about it other than just really just sit there and take it and try his best. Now, he does shoot another salvo at us. However, his lovely, lovely German dispersion does not allow him to hit us, and we're able to just once again, for the second time in a row, dodge. So, yeah, just dodge, bro. Just dodge, bro. And, yeah, since he's a big old German battleship, he's not able to dodge the unrelenting firepower incoming from him, or incoming to him, rather. Now, he actually does get a couple hits there. Finally, he does land some decent hits, and he does absolutely smack us there for about 3 to 4K, bringing us down to 3,500 hit points. Now, we do have to be very careful because, once again, we don't have a lot of hit points to play with, and we could easily die if we're not careful. So, this is where the game kind of gets tricky. Remember, the Missouri is on very little HP, and I have also left that Tirpitz on very little HP. The Tirpitz is on basically no HP for a battleship, so really the Missouri and the Tirpitz are basically matched for HP. So we have to be careful here. I'm really worried that this Tirpitz will get killed by the Missouri, and the Missouri will get a third kill and win the game on kills. So I'm really, really, really worried here that the Missouri might yoink this kill on the Tirpitz and claim the win for himself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not having it. Fuck that. I'm going to kill him myself. However, the Tirpitz actually manages to finish off the Missouri. That's huge, which means I'm going to be able to hopefully secure this win here and get this Tirpitz off the board. The Tirpitz was left on no HP, and the Missouri was taken down. So all I have to do, ladies and gentlemen, to win this game is literally do nothing and let the time run out, or take out the Tirpitz and win the game. So basically, no matter what here, guys, I can win. The only way I can lose this match is if I fuck up, get spotted, and get killed. That's the only way I can lose this game. However, I've been playing Legends for 4 years. That's not going to freaking happen. Now, there the Tirpitz is. He's on no HP. I'm going to fire right before I come around the island, so that way I can't get spotted. And we're going to be able to finish him off. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That is a solo warrior. Let's freaking go. A perfect storm. Oh, you gotta love it, man. You got to freaking love it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy it. And yeah, I told you guys it was going to be a special video. I do appreciate it if you guys did watch it all the way through. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. Did you guys stick through? Let me know. Did you guys enjoy it? Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Get us closer to that next milestone. I do appreciate it. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.